Hello, everybody. This is James Moffitt coming to you from Liberty and Gun Rights Podcast. This is going to be a short video, but I want to talk to you about the HR 38 Constitutional Carry Reciprocity Act. And I know for some of you, this might be old news. However, I got my U.S. Concealed Carry magazine today. It's the November-December issue. It's quite good. And if you are not a member of USCCA, United States Concealed Carry Association, I would encourage you to do that. And one of the reasons I would encourage you to do it is because most people don't think about what happens after the smoke clears. In other words, we spend a lot of time researching weapons and guns, rifles, AR-15s, whatever your weapon of choice is. Specifically speaking about everyday carry, what do you carry for protection, right? So we spend a lot of time researching the type of weapon, the kind of ammo, the accessories, the holsters, all sorts of things. We spend a lot of time doing that. We go to the range, we do dry fire exercises, we do all sorts of training to protect ourselves on the streets, right? And we do all of those things to protect our loved ones. And it's all fine and good. However, what are you going to do if you are in a self-defense situation and you wind up in court? Well, that is what most people don't think about. They don't think about the fact that every round that is fired out of your weapon is a little attorney, right? And depending on the jurisdiction that you're in, the district attorney's office may not be supportive of the Second Amendment, may not be supportive of your right for self-defense, right? So USCCA is one of several Second Amendment insurance, self-defense insurance that you can purchase, would provide you with legal recourse, provide you with an attorney who is well-versed in gun laws in your state and self-defense, and they will come to your defense in a court of law and keep you out of prison, basically. And unless you have $10 or $20, $30,000 sitting in the bank in a savings account that can bail you out of jail, then it would be my recommendation that you consider. I had USCCA for quite a few years, and I paid $30 a month. I recently switched over to, I think, something called CCW Safe, which actually provides better coverage for $19 a month. I don't care who you use, SCCA, CCW Safe. There are several companies out there, organizations that will provide you with legal protection if you were to ever get into a self-defense situation. And God forbid that ever happens. Nobody wakes up one morning and goes, well, today I'm going to have to shoot somebody. So anyway, you just never know, right? So anyway, back to HR 38, the Constitutional Carry Reciprocity Act of 2025 is a proposed federal bill that would allow a person with a valid concealed carry permit from their home state to carry a concealed handgun in any other state that permits concealed carry. The bill requires the person to not be prohibited from possessing a firearm under federal law and to carry a valid government-issued photo ID. It also includes provisions for protecting private property rights and allows for legal recourse if a person's rights are violated under the law. All right, let's see what else I can find on this. 18th Congress, 2023-2024, a Concealed Carry Reciprocity Act introduced in House January 93. This bill established a federal statutory framework. This is coming from congress.gov. Let me go there. Let's see. Federal statutory framework to regulate the carry or possession of concealed firearms across state lines. Specifically, an individual who is eligible to carry a concealed firearm in one state may carry or possess a concealed handgun other than a machine gun or destructive device in another state that allows its residents to carry concealed firearms. It sets forth requirements for the lawful concealed carry across state lines. The bill preempts most state and local laws related to concealed carry and establishes a private right of action for a person adversely affected by interference with the concealed carry right established by this bill. So anyway, if you carry if you have an everyday carry defensive firearm that you use as your everyday carry, and you want to, let's say, Thanksgiving's coming up, Christmas is coming up, you and your family want to travel to another state to visit family. If that family or if that family lives in a state that has concealed carry, this reciprocity bill would enable you to legally carry your firearm with you, and therefore you can protect your your loved ones, right? Anyway, HR 38, it's a Constitutional Carry Reciprocity bill, and I just want to encourage you to support it. Contact your representatives in Congress, your senators, your House of Representatives, and encourage them to pass that bill. All right? So this is James Moffitt with Liberty and Gun Rights Podcast, coming to you live in Duck Ditch, USA, or Goose Creek, South Carolina. All right? Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.